this right now.
Check. Can you see when it's at 15? I'm blind at that distance. You ain't close enough to punch, I can't see you.
That's at 15.
15, cool. Alright, hey, before we start, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ba'akarash, the honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, Aqua, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Another video through the Spirit, GMS Detroit, some of the brothers here. Another Friday night lesson. Another week of shit. Unlock that door. If it's not,
I think it's not
right. One of the things that happened, when it's typical, the events, you had your boy, that young Jake, he was falsely accused by DHS. That video where they doctored up the caption, originally it was speaking about how they're going to help America come against Iran. Essentially, they were coding actually.
Mm-hmm.
But then Esau Edom does what he does, the accuser of thy brother. And that's the funny thing. When there's no retirement plan for a coon either. Let me pull up the topics. Here it is. You did all that trying to big up America, telling them how you got they back, and they told you they're gonna come kill you.
Yeah.
Made a lie on you to have an excuse to kill you. But this is who we're dealing with, y'all. As we get closer to the end of the world, Esau Edom is being revealed to be more of a demon. Just looking at some of the topics. ICE is now doing raids in New York. Oh yeah, that one faggot who was out here, he got arrested. What was his name? Something. He said he wished he could be white. Andre. His name was Andre.
Oh, you talking about the dude who got
Andre Williams. Yeah, got the most nigga name you could think of. But he's a victim of Edomite supremacy. He's been so defeated and oppressed to where his self-love and integrity for his people is gone. So he's completely sold over to the enemy. You got the SNAP benefit stuff with these hoes. You had that Pastor Marvin says rebukes a churchgoer for not giving enough. I did a video on that shit. She brought 1,200, he wanted 2,000. You are not hearing me. 1,000 plus 1,000. So a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
A lot of shit going on. Somebody got something? Otherwise,
what? I mean, I got something.
What you got?
Let me see. This is Nahum. I'm gonna start at 3 and start at 1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robbery, and the prey departed not." And that's we equate that today talking about this place, here in America, aka Babylon the Great. It says it's full of lies and robbery. This place is full of lies, and they show you that how, through their technology, through their media, since the people over there, okay, now we got speaking code because they know we're talking about the people over there in that land, so they was able to gain control over YouTube and a lot of different media outlets. Now they can really control the narratives. You see a lot of censorship going on with the YouTube, but also you see what they're doing, with the video that the brother was just talking about. They're now, and this was this AI technology. This AI technology is getting out of hand, man. The videos that you see that they're able to create is crazy. Real quick, I was watching this one dude. His name is Jesse Jones. He's one of those people who got famous off of just some little saying, and he just posted a video how a woman was like supposedly holding a newborn baby and kind of like threw it down, but then the baby started walking and running. That's what AI is able to do now, to make stuff that's really fake look so real and authentic. So they showed you that with this video, how they was able to take this YN's video and change it to push a whole other narrative behind it. What? Because we know that they're getting ready to roll on Jake. They've already been rolling on the Northern Kingdom, but now they're getting ready to roll on the Southern Kingdom. You so-called Negroes out here, you can try to side with them all you want. In their eyes, what are you still to them?
Yeah. You just helping speed up their process.
Yeah.
Kamar, you got something?
Oh, he just said I was about to say.
Okay. I wanted to add the digital ID stuff going on in Britain. I forgot to mention. And the mark is being made evident what the mark is, and all you bitch ass niggas at these other camps, be true to what you said all these years. When they do make shit mandatory, don't you switch up and try. Oh, no, we'll see what. No, you stay true to your guns and take it. When the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, when it becomes mandatory, if you are a real nigga, because you say you real nigga university, right? You got a whole T-shirt, a whole course called Real Nigga University. Cesariak said, I didn't become a real nigga till I joined IUSPK. Well, do what a real nigga do and stay on your side of the fence. And when this shit is declared and you take it, wait for the indignation of the Lord to touch upon you. All right. Well, did you have something, Kumar?
Yeah. Actually.
We'll touch back to that DHS situation with that Jake. But you used to say what you gonna say.
Yeah, it's Revelation 13:16. And I was watching the video. I think it was not to talk about, put up shit ton of videos. But it was going into how Mexico was greenlighting them having it, making it being mandatory to the digital currency being mandatory. But there is this guy that was living there, pretty much going into different reasons why it wasn't. But that type of idea, just like the Britain thing, that it's no longer fucking so-called conspiracy theory. These are actual things and not only are in legislation, but they're actively pushing these things. It was Revelation 13:16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. If you want to get technical, they have to, because like,
you don't gotta speed read that. Read it right.
Okay, yeah. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to see the mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And then no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And if you want to get technical, they have to, because what the currency is going to shit. And these niggas, if you all of this, everything is lined up. It's clear to fucking see. They want to continue their kingdom, but they can't do it with the dollar. So with the whole, I think it's the fourth industrial revolution, merging the man and machine, and they want to push that further. So once again, how are they going to do that? How are they going to take the next step? How are they going to merge man with machine? What device links all of that shit together? If all you assholes want to say that it isn't Dorito. That was it.
Did you have something, Bob?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is Ezekiel 33, and I'm gonna start at 3. It says that when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Then whosoever heareth the...
Hang on. Be sure I said it was hard to hear. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Testing. Oh, well, okay. He said just speak up a little bit.
Speak up.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start again. Ezekiel 33 and 3. If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and take not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him, but he taketh warning, shall deliver his soul. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will require at the watchman's hand. So who are the true men that has been sounding this trumpet, for years? Starting from our apostles and elders on down here at GMS. They've been sounding that trumpet about the MOTB, which is the RFID CHIP. Our apostles have been going into that for years. But like the brother said, you got these other camps, IUSBK, IUIC, who when it comes down, to the truth, to the ministry, it all goes back to the One West. And then after the One West broke up and the apostles came out here, everyone knows they know what the MOTB is. They know that it's RFID CHIP, but they're choosing not to teach that, just how IUIC does with the names. They're choosing not to teach these things. Why? Because we know that they done sold out, that they are part of that 501c3 deal that they made. So they're choosing not to tell you these things. But they're not going to be able to escape the punishment. Like the brother said, you're going to have to stand on that side of the fence, and when it's time to to be judged for that, to answer for that, you're gonna have to answer for that because all this time has been going past. Y'all been out here playing, man. Y'all out here been warning the people. Y'all out here focusing on things that are relevant or are base level when we should be advancing and really talk about what's really going on. Like it says in Habakkuk 2, it says write the vision plain upon tables so they that
run may read
it. So that's what we're supposed to be doing, telling exactly what's going on. Are these other camps talking about what's exactly going on right now? Are they telling you about how this
the things that's on point in the spirit?
Exactly.
If we're not, if a bitch don't want to wear pants, the bitch fuck the bitch. I had seen a video not too long ago. Can Israelites own pets?
Yeah.
That's not the topic right now. That's not the topic of discussion. You false prophets who don't give the warning, you're spiritually lulling Jake back to sleep. Jeremiah 6 and 14. Kazak, do you got something?
Nope.
Okay, Jeremiah 6 and 14. They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace. Get out of that Thessalonians. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. You probably started at 1. Wicked leaders, y'all are disarming the minds of our people. Matter of fact, Kamar, can you get a second address? Either 15 or 16. It says be pilgrims upon the earth. It might be 16 and 39. We have to be getting spiritually made ready for the trials and tribulation that's about to hit us on this earth. And if your leaders aren't telling you and aren't warning you, then they're hirelings. And when the destruction comes, that congregation is going to get wiped out, and that hireling is going to attempt to flee with the bag, and they're going to get wiped out as well. All right, we are not. Every year that's gone by, you're supposed to have been graduating in your understanding of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and strengthening your faith. Many of you Israelites are still at the same level, if not lesser than, since when you woke up fucking around with these other leaders. Get that Thessalonians first.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse. You should start at verse 1.
Yeah.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1.
Lead up when you talk.
You got it.
But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night.
And you're supposed to. If you've been diligent, you're supposed to, with all the signs going on, all this chaos, the ice shit, the economy, the war, and the Amalekites and Ishmael, all the signs are pointed at the door. And if you're, here it is, I had a scoffer, he called us a conspiracy theorist. Look at what's going on in the world right now. Is it still a theory? There's nothing theoretical about what's going on. It's happening live time.
Yeah.
Sean, what did I say?
No.
Get that, because keep it on.
Verse 3.
Go on, bro.
This 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. When they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah, and really, it ain't coming as a thief. All these things have been slow build-ups over all these decades, but to the people who are unaware, you're going to be caught off guard because you were so busy. As a matter, when I was headed up to Meyer, after getting off of work, I seen a Jake. He had his fringes. It was him and his wife and his baby. He didn't do nothing offensive to me, but you see him, they putting their kids in the car. But I just looked at him, I was like, you're a whole target. And the era that we're in right now, the spirit in the air, that black fatigue spirit is raising up. That because of IUSPK, you niggas can't stay off the camera. The Israelites are becoming a target. You out with your fringes in public with your family, who would have been able to stop a white supremacist from coming and blowing y'all's heads to back out? Nobody, because you already made yourself a target with your little fringes on. What you about to say, Sean?
That's an over-righteous spirit.
Yep.
And the scripture says, be not over-righteous and over-much.
Yeah.
And this is something that they can't understand, because
Spirit angle.
their desire is to receive glory. Let's see. I want to grab this real quick and make a point. It's Matthew 23:5. It says, "But all their works they do to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries and enlarge their borders, the borders of their garments." So, they do, wear their fringes out in public, basically just to be seen of men, because they want glory, they want honor, they want fame, they want a reputation, But however, it's not a good thing because it makes you easily identified.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with wearing fringes. There's we're not trying to brash fringes. As if fringes is an evil thing, but however, you have to be circumspect. And the scriptures also says you walk in the battlements of the city. And we're behind enemy's lines. So when you're behind enemy lines, you got to move wisely. How did David behave himself amongst Achish? How did Daniel behave himself? Under Nebuchadnezzar. And under Cyrus. And Darius. They didn't just they moved wisely. How did Mordecai behave himself? They didn't even know that Mordecai was a Jew.
Yeah. Samuel.
All of the nations that were surrounding Israel knew that Israelites wore fringes. So if Mordecai had on fringes, wouldn't they have known that this is a Jew? So that means that he possibly didn't even have it on. So the point being is you got all of these over-righteous Israelites that are putting themselves and their families in danger. Like the brother said, they don't have no works.
Yeah.
The only thing they have to show is that they wear fringes on a day-to-day basis. All right, you're gonna learn not to be in that over-righteous spirit. The brother was making a point of how you got black fatigue, but you got Hebrew Israelite fatigue. You got due to that 28:19 thing, you got Jakes, you got Edomites, you got all kinds of people that are making videos about that, and there's a flood of content coming out about how people hate the Israelites.
Yeah.
All right, the time is going to come when the men of the Lord are going to come under attack. 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter.
This is good. Thank you, to everybody. What you got for that?
Yeah, what brothers are saying, it's a distinct time in the season for things. It's not the time to be joking, not the time to be playing, not the time to go out here when your friends is attracting attention. So this is Ecclesiastes chapter 3. I started verse 1. I'm not going to read a lot.
Start verse 1.
Yeah, to everything there is a season, a time to every purpose under heaven. So yeah, guess what? It's a time of war right now. We're getting ready. Not physical war, but we're getting ready to.
Well, it's about to be physical. We're in a spiritual war right now,
that's what I was
which is
saying.
going to turn into a physical.
Yeah, it's a time to get yourselves ready because the Lord is getting ready to return. We're about to go through Dragon's Trouble. We're in Dragon's Trouble, but we're really going to go through it in a minute. Y'all playing around, worrying about Gentiles could be saved and all of this shit. Y'all got to worry about y'all lives pretty soon. It ain't going to be a joke no more. I jumped to.
Hold that. Get that. Toss that address in there.
So says 16 and 40. When my people hear my word, make you ready to thy. Maybe speak up.
Yeah.
Make you ready to thy battle, and then those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
Make you ready to the battle. The season that we're in, we're getting ready to face war with our enemy. So now is the preparation period. Like Shakam was saying, fringes aren't evil, but it's the mindset that tends to come behind it with the people who wear it out in public, amongst many other ill-advised actions. Right now, we are to be building up in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's your best bet, not to be appearing to be somebody outwardly with your garment. Because when we step into that arena, that garment ain't gonna be able to save you. What verses you want to go?
I'm just gonna grab 3 and 4. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 4. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 3. I mean, so like a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up.
We're about to switch over to freedom of speech from freedom of speech to martial law. It's about to be time to kill. Many of you Israelites lack spiritual discernment, and you're walking yourselves into your doom. Finish it out.
Yeah, verse 4, a time to weep, and a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance.
We are leaving the era of fun and entertainment. Clicks and views, advertisement, fringes and burgers, Israelite party, ain't no heathen. All that shenanigans is about to cease. And if you
I
have
said, can a brother speak up?
yeah, he posted it again. That should be an old message.
Okay.
Yep. Unless he posted again. We did move the camera further away. Yeah, we're sliding out of that entertainment phase, and we're about to step into sheer judgment. That was it on that?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Bala, did you have something?
Alright, you can finish.
Was it on that? Come on, I think that was it. That 40. There's some more.
Well,
If
the
it's
whole
good,
point
take
being
it.
pilgrims. That was it.
Pilgrims,
If you
yeah,
want me to.
yeah. Hit 41 real quick. Let's see what you say.
41. He that selleth, let him. He
Yep,
that
yep.
selleth, let him be as he that.
Bala, 1 Corinthians 7 and I believe 29. You got it.
Let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth
31.
as one that lose. He that occupieth merchandise as he that hath no profit by it. He that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein.
So that's letting us know to have the spirit, the mindset to be able to lose the things of the world. We're about to all of the things that you've grown up and known here, you're about to have to let go. That's the test of the mark of the beast essentially. Are you willing to lean on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that they will sustain you, or are you going to lean on the enemy that nourished us for a time here? Who are you going to trust in, Jacob? Many of you Israelites are going to continue to trust in Zaddy when all this goes to shit. Get that Corinthians.
This is First Corinthians 7 and 29. It says, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none.
Yep. It remaineth the time is short. That those that has wives be as those they have none. It's gonna go on. And 31 is one of the next key verses. Yeah. It lets you know to get into that mindset of not giving a fuck. The things that you have, y'all, in this world, it's about to go.
Yeah, count it as nothing.
Yep.
Done. Count it as done.
Yep.
You know, because these things are temporary. You know, and temporary things don't last forever. You know, temporary things has an expiration date. You know, so if Esau Edom's kingdom has an expiration date, then that means all things that are therein has an expiration date as well, by default. You know, so you can't take what you have on this side into the kingdom of heaven. You're not about to, if you're an engineer, you know, you graduated from college, you went back, you got your master's, you got your doctrine. You're not taking those accolades into the kingdom of heaven. You know, and even as you have them now, the Most High Heavenly Father don't give a fuck about those things. You know, you got people that think that they're better than everyone else, and that they're the high value people because they have titles, you know, according to this world. All of these things are done.
Yep, it's done.
It's done. It's done. You know, it ends with this kingdom. You know, so as this kingdom is going down, you're going to swiftly see, you know, how quickly, you know, the value, you know, that's placed upon people change. All right, there's going to be a high value placed upon the men of the Lord and the elect. All right, instead of these people. You know, so this I believe it uses the word in verse 73. I'm sorry, verse 31. I'll let you read it first.
Yeah, we can read it. Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, 30.
30. This is 1 Corinthians 7 and 30. It says, and they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not.
2 Corinthians, I'm sorry, 1 Corinthians
yeah,
7 and 31.
He's at verse 30.
Yeah.
Yep. And that for that verse 30, we're mourning but we're about to be the ones rejoicing because our Lord is going to return. The people of this world, they're rejoicing, but they're about to be mourning because they're going to lose everything in this world.
I got a precept real quick for that point that you just made.
65 and 11
Uh,
or 13. Isaiah.
No, the book of John, the 16th chapter, and the 20th verse. Verily, verily, I say unto you that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice, and ye shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall be turned into joy. You know, so the world was rejoicing.
Yeah.
And while the world was rejoicing, we were sad, we were lamenting. Yeah. But now we're watching all of these prophecies unfold and all of the things that the saints have been waiting for. Yeah. And now we're excited, we're happy, we're rejoicing. And people looking at us as if we're crazy, you know, and they're in a state of perplexity. They don't know what to do. They're in a state of distress, but we're in a state of rejoicing and happiness. All right. I ain't been this happy in a long time.
Me and Ariel was talking about that earlier. Something's not too far away.
A woman, when she is in travail or sorrow because her hour is come, so she's having contractions. It says, but as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembered no more the anguish for joy that a man is born into the world. And ye now therefore have sorrow, but I will see you again, and your heart shall rejoice, and your joy no man take it from you. And in that day ye shall ask me nothing. Verily, verily, I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it you. So the point being is that our sorrow is turning into joy, and the joy of the world is turning into sorrow.
What all you had?
Actually, I don't think it fit. It was James 2 and 21 and verse 22.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have something?
I was just.
Oh, yeah, finish that. Yeah, get that one.
It says, and they, continuing in verse 30, it says, and they that buy as though they possess not. Verse 31, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passed away.
Kind. So 2 words in that verse. Fashion. One is abusing, you know, which means to overmuch use, and then the fashions of this world, which I believe that word goes into the Greek word siskemitazo, which I'll look it up, which is a very interesting word when you get into it, or schema, Salakia. So a schema, you know, that's where the English word scheme comes from, which is someone's plot. You know, plot has to be thought out in the mind first.
Structure.
Yeah.
The structure of this world.
So G4976 schema, it says the habitus as comprising everything in the person which strikes the senses, the figure, bearing, discourse, actions, manner of life, etc. The way that people think, you know, the way that they rationalize, you know, the knowledge that they have, or the wisdom that they use, it all comes from Esau Edom.
Yeah.
You know? So when you tell people this kingdom is about to end, they defend it the same way that the Edomite would defend it. The same way that it's gonna last forever. Can't nothing take us down to America. It's so great.
Your boy Andre wrote that coon who got up there and was arguing with IUIC. He argues for the defense of America with the so-called white man's mindset.
With the white man's mindset.
Now realize that the kingdom is for you.
Yeah.
The nigga they did a video on him, and one of his own videos he said he wishes he was a white boy. But why does he say no? He's a dumb nigga. But now why would he say that? Because the oppression that he suffered since he was a fucking embryo warped his mind so hard. He's then lodged. Oh well, if I was a white man, my life would be better.
Now
that's how bad you done been beat, Jake. The kingdom would be to your benefit, but the Lord's gonna have to kill you first, now, nigga.
Let me make this with that scripture right here. This is the book of Hebrews 1 and verse 11, because it mentions that the fashions of this world is passing away. You know, this world is out of fashion. It's like bell bottoms. It's out of fashion, man. That shit's gone. It ain't coming back. No matter how much they try to bring it back, it don't stick. You know, so that's how Esau Edom's world is. It's out of fashion. This is Hebrews 1 and 11 in the NLT. They will perish, but you remain forever. They will wear out like old clothing. You will fold them up like a cloak and discard them like old clothing, but you are always the same. All right, you will live forever. So the Lord is gonna, fold up this old way, like vestures. All right, like old clothing. You get a pair of pants that got a rent in it, got a big ass hole in it. Let's say for instance it ripped in the crotch. You about to continue to wear those? No, you're gonna go and get a new pair of pants. So the Lord is about to establish the kingdom of Israel under the New Testament, the new covenant.
Aria.
No.
That nigga gonna have to die. I don't need to get it, but I'll just quote it, Isaiah 48. The grass withereth, the flower fadeth, but the word of our God shall stand forever. Just linking up with you, Shikam. If niggas actually knew the benefits of the kingdom, everybody would be over here on our side. But the Lord ain't dealing with all y'all. That's why you niggas are still rebellious. You're still on the internet scoffing. You're still in disbelief. So that when that mark comes, when it's martial law, when it's food famine, you're gonna make all the wrong choices. That's gonna lead you to your fucking death, because the Lord ain't dealing with you. Taking it back real quick to that kid with the DHS situation, who they changed the caption on him, made it look like he said he wanted to kill ICE agents.
Yeah, and it really
Yeah.
which is blatant propaganda.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But in his original video, he was actually cooning.
Yeah.
So this is the Lord. He got everybody in the position where they need to be. He go to what you gonna say?
One of the Departments of Defense or one of them agencies or the FBI.
Yep.
They commented on it and said, "Look, we gonna fight against you," but they know that they created that propaganda.
It's the
But
whole
it
plot.
goes to show you
They're
that
playing the game.
It's the plot.
they could do whatever they need to do to
Make you the
push their narrative and make you the enemy. Yep.
And that's where we're coming with it, Jake.
Mhm.
So they about to come headhunting either way. Whether you're a coon, a Republican, a black Hebrew Israelite, a Christian, a Baptist, a Methodist, a Mormon, an atheist, the devil is about to come down with great wrath because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And if you aren't of that protected lot, you're screwed. Aria?
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 9. It says, "Even
Yep.
whose coming is after." Actually, let me get it in the GNT. I'll get it real quick. So we read it.
You got some too, Kumar?
Yeah.
Just hold her.
This is real quick. This is that same 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9 in the GNT. It says the wicked one will come with the power of Satan perform all kinds of false miracles and wonders, and use every kind of wicked deceit on those who will perish. They will perish because they did not welcome and love the truth, so as to be saved.
Perfect.
Yep.
I'm gonna read 11 and 12, KJV.
I got it. I still got it.
So hit 11 and 12,
Yep, I got
KJV.
Yeah.
The Heavenly Father, since y'all didn't believe, He's letting y'all be deceived by Satan.
Yep.
Hit 11 and 12.
It says, this is back in the KJV. It says, "And for this cause, Yahweh has sent them strong delusion that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness."
That they may all be damned.
You
All
be
Yeah,
damned.
you be damned. In the movie The Duel. He said, "I swear on my soul, then you be damned." All the Heavenly Fathers gathering, everybody, all the niggas is coming to the round table. You got IUSBK, they fat and black eating chicken. You got IUIC playing around in purple. Who's been giving you the truth of the gospel? Who's been telling you what the mark is? Who's been telling you who your enemy is? What you shouldn't be doing around them? How to move incognito? Who's been telling you of the race riots that's on the horizon, on the rise? Who's been telling you the fact that there will be a World War III, there will be a Jacob's trouble? All right, what wouldn't they say? That's not what I said, idiot. You're a moron.
That's what
You
said.
wasn't listening. Who's been giving you the constant same message? Jeremiah 3:15, and I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Who's been doing that? Now we're seeing this shit happen in the world. Now they finna shut you niggas snaps off. We're gonna see what happens. The squeeze is being put on the earth. What are you gonna do, Jacob? We all sitting here at this fucking nigga table, and only one of us is getting up from this table alive. Who's it gonna be?
This real quick. This is 1 Corinthians 4:18. Now some are puffed up as though I would not come to you, but I will come to you shortly. And
Perfect. Yeah, perfect.
if the Lord will, and will know not the speech of them which are puffed up, but the power. For the kingdom of Yahweh is not in word, but in power. So whose power is going to stand at the end of this? Whose words are going to stand true as we enter these horrible times? Who's actually going to be protected? Who's going to be seeing miracles? Who's going to be?
Is it the rapping ass niggas?
Yeah.
Is it the NFL niggas? Is it the rapping Israelite niggas? Is it the cookies and family man ass niggas? Is it the cool military? Who's gonna? Kanye West is in one of his songs. Who's gonna survive in America? It was a clip he took from one of the, I believe, from one of the Malcolm speeches. One of them, the civil rights era dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna survive in America? The Game of Thrones, the Game of Babylon. Who is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai gonna justify in this bitch?
Yeah.
Y'all been making fun of us year after year. Coming up with these days, you call it Elder Apostle Tahar T God. You make one of I don't know how.
You got brothers fired.
Yeah.
You got
Messenger
brothers
winning.
You
Goofy shit.
and then just skate off in darkness.
Yeah,
the
they
Lord
they don't escape. And then we're in the time.
I'll be back.
See, all throughout generations, the prophets suffered.
Yeah.
You know, when you go into Hebrews the 11th chapter, it tells you about them being tormented. You know, but it's not the case in this time. You know, that was for those times. This time, the prophets get the victory. You know, so, you know, everything that you have done unto the prophets, you're gonna be judged for that. You're gonna be paid back because it's like you did unto Yahweh himself. What did he say in the book of Matthew, the 25th chapter? He says, "Whatsoever you have done unto the least of my brethren, you have done it unto me." So it's like he did it unto Yahweh himself. You know, so you're gonna be judged for that. The way that you got to treat brothers, you got to treat brothers with that agape. You know, you got to treat brothers as if it's Yahweh Shai standing before you. That's how you got to deal with brothers. You know, I want to grab this real quick because I like to go to this to make an example of how, you know, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is making it known who his men are. All right, and I like to use a real life situation that happened dealing with Aaron rod that budded. All right, and how his rod was the one, you know, that brought forth the almonds and the flowers. All right, it brought forth the fruit. All right, in abundance. You know, but the other individuals that were mocking, they didn't have any fruit on their rods. Now, these rods in this analogy, all right, are similar to the channels. Because when you go into Numbers, the 17th chapter, each of the men had to write their names on their rod, you know? And the niggas that were murmuring, their rods didn't bud, but Aaron's rod budded. So this is the book of Numbers 17:1. It says, "And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and take of every one of them a rod according to his house, the house of their fathers, and all the printers according to the house of their fathers. 12 rods, write thou every man's name upon his rod." So the same, in this day, you got channels out there, and whether it's Great Millstone, the name of Great Millstone is on that channel. If it's ISUPK's name is on that channel. But look at these different channels and see if who's bringing forth the fruit, who's prophesying, all right, whose prophecies are coming to pass.
It's not comparable.
Okay, so the Lord is making it known what men here are dealing with by putting His prophecies and breakdowns in their mouths, and actually making those prophecies and breakdowns come to pass. And thou shalt write Aaron's name upon the rod of Levi, for one rod shall be for the head of the house of their fathers, and thou shalt lay them up in the tabernacle of the congregation before the testimony. There I will meet with you. And it shall come to pass that the man's rod, whom I shall choose, shall blossom. All right, and I will make to cease from me the murmuring of the children of Israel, whereby they murmur against you. All right, so whose channel is blossoming? All right, who's bringing forth fruit in abundance?
Yep.
All right, you got some brothers that do 13 videos a week. All right, all edifying lessons. All right, going into prophecy and various other things. All right, you got apostles and elders that are doing about 20 videos plus, a week. All edifying lessons going into prophecies and various other topics. All right, so it's evident who Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is dealing with. What did the Lord say? He said that I'm divine. Any man that is in me, will I purge, and he shall bring forth fruit in abundance. So it's evidence who the Lord is dealing with, But however, as in all generations, you have mocked the prophets. You didn't take them serious. So how much more so in this generation? Now the time is going to come when they're going to say that there has been a prophet amongst us. All right, especially when this mark of the beast thing really kick off.
And we're in the book of Revelation. All the evils that happened to the prophets in Revelation, what was the result? They were rewarded. They always won. Every time John saw something bad happen to the prophets in Revelation,
Judgment will come.
Judgment will come immediately after, and they will win. Revelations 20 and 4, Revelations 2 and 10, Revelations 3 and 10, Revelations 11.
There you go.
And 18.
Spot on, yeah.
That's what I got. Actually.
Hey, and go up.
Yeah.
Go up to like 5, because it says, "Whosoever hurt them, fire proceeded out of them."
Yeah. This is Revelation 11 and verse 18, verse 5, and it says, "And if any man will hurt them, fire proceeded out of their mouth, and devoured their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed." So anytime
Salakia.
that's.
Can you read it one more time?
I'm gonna get you sucking. Yeah.
If I had to clap on that one, because it says, "If any man hurt him, he shall in this manner also be killed." So they don't take that into consideration.
It says back in verse 5, it says, "If any man will hurt them, fire proceeded out of their mouth and devoured their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed." And dealing with the prophets, especially the prophets of the ancient world. And if we're those men, these things are going to come back. Yahushua said it out of his own mouth. He said, "The things which I've done, you will do greater."
Them same conspiracy theories is gonna kill you, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
The same shit you make fun of us for saying it ain't real and we're crazy. They're gonna come grab you up. They're gonna stomp your faces to fucking mud. They're gonna rape you. They're gonna rape you,
Right.
your women, your children. They're gonna pull their things out and shove them in people that you love. Kill them in front of you, and then kill you. And some of you that don't die off that, you're gonna be fucking starving until your back hits your stomach because you've been a gluttonous bitch bastard. And then you're gonna take the mark and you're gonna be fucking burned in fire.
Yep.
That's many of you motherfuckers judging the same shit you've been making fun of us of. Y'all niggas scared. Wisdom is for cowards. Okay.
Faith is stupid.
Yeah.
Whatever he said.
Somebody said something.
The IUSPK, he either said wisdom or one of them.
No, he said wisdom, but somebody
else
said
said faith is stupid.
somebody said faith Israelites.
Okay, yeah, IUSC.
IUIC said that.
Wisdom is for what?
Yeah, IUSPK. Remember when we were in that situation?
It said
Wisdom is for cowards.
It was something. It was the same situation that sparked it off.
Oh, so Solomon was a coward then, huh?
King David was.
King David was a coward. All of the righteous men were cowards then.
Men better than us.
The scripture says that wisdom is better than strength.
Dummy.
You know,
Wisdom's
You
better
could-
than weapons of war.
yeah, you can have all of that, all of them weapons that they have, all of the training that they doing, and guess what? If you don't have wisdom, you're gonna get slaughtered.
Training.
That's
not training.
That's
not
to
training.
them is training, you know. But listen. What did Saul have wisdom? Saul waged a war against the Philistines, and him and his sons were the only one that had swords.
Yeah.
The rest of Israel had to use fucking farming tools.
Throwing dudes.
Was that wise? Hell no, it wasn't wise, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's the reason why they were scared. They ain't got no fucking swords. They fucking with pickaxes, fucking shovels, right, rakes.
Sharpened broom.
And that's the same thing that niggas are doing now. You don't look. They're about to do away with the Glock switchy come November.
Yeah.
No more switchy for you niggas. No more Glocks.
Bitches.
All right, that's it. That was your trump card. All right, all you Jakes, you know, that think that you're about that life, well, you about to get your opportunity to show. You know how strong you are. All right, with how much bravado you have. You get to prove that. All right, when that sword is sharpened and given into the hand of him that will make a sword slaughter.
We ain't never been a weak Jew.
Yep. Show us how weak show us how strong you are. All right, go try to save your life, and we're gonna walk right past you with that blood-stained, you know, t-shirt with fringes on it.
Ravens feast.
All right, as you're laying down on the ground, opened up. All right, like the brother said, ravens, but I'm thinking of maggots, you know, and flies.
They little homies.
All right, and feces, because when you give up the ghost, you know, all of your bowels come out, and you laying there. Here lies a man that thought he could save his life.
Did you have more?
Bala or Kamar? We'll start wrapping it up.
Yeah. Video. I'm gonna do
Kamar, because I get yours.
Alright. This is Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8 and 9. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. The prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord Jehovah have truly said.
So traditionally, prophets appeared at the warning of the empire of its fall. The Lord would send them out to let you know it's about to go down. You can either correct yourselves or you can suffer, and that would let you know that prophet was real. We're experiencing this in today's final times. That's the entire purpose for us being here. We haven't been doing this because we think this is cute. We haven't been doing this just because we like hanging around people that look like us. The warning has gone out from the mouth of God, the prophets, Debarium, right? The words of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. You can either take heed or you can perish in this shit. And that's straight up, ain't no jokes, no gimmicks, no nothing, no attachment to it.
It's up to you.
Judgment is coming. What the fuck do you want to do with it? One of y'all two got something?
That's what Moses said. I said before you life or death, nigga. You choose. Make your decision, Jake.
Oh shit.
Hit y'all two. That's what you have? Okay, what you got? What is it on yours?
You know, grab with everything that Hakim was talking about. This is Jeremiah 30 and 7. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
I'm sorry, start up. Yep.
Yeah.
It's Jeremiah. Okay, yeah. Jeremiah 30 and 5 said, for thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces turned into paleness.
When this shit hit, it's gonna break people.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna break people's minds. Your reality will have crumbled and shattered.
Well, even the whole people, people have forgotten. Well, people for one read the Bible and
Forgot,
that
don't know.
a fairy tale. The men of the ancient world seeing the power of the Lord. The power of the Lord is approaching the earth once again. Those men that you regard as nothing, for one, are going to be saved, but before that, there are going to be miraculous things happening on the planet Earth with those men.
We're the Silver Surfers, bro.
Yeah.
We're telling
We're the
y'all
Silver
Galactus
Surfers,
finna
yeah.
come eat.
Yeah.
And what y'all do? Kidnap us, making fun of us.
That's what they did to the Silver
Yeah,
Surfer.
torture, trying to experiment.
He like,
on
look,
niggas.
there's nothing you can do. He's coming. It's like,
Y'all gonna let me go?
Y'all gonna let me go or
Y'all
not?
busy experimenting on
You
me.
touching me with probes
Yeah.
and shit, nigga. Just let me go, man.
Y'all calling us niggas, making fun of our teeth, making fun of all you. And God's wrath is about to touch
Making
the
fun
earth.
about reading ability.
Yeah.
That's just wrong.
Well, we don't match. What he said, all the hoes y'all want, all the girls y'all want is on us. Facade, bitch
Nobody
ass.
want them black bitches inside.
That's what this nigga said.
Yeah. He said that all the girls y'all want is on us anyway. You are so.
He was just strutting
Low
with
minded.
Beyonce, you know, not too long ago.
Like a faggot.
Right, this nigga just strutting on the runway.
Ain't nobody fronting you, huh?
That nigga, he was just voguing on the runway, bro. Talk about the hoes that get the hell out of here, bro.
We've been sincerely giving y'all the warning, and y'all been calling us every name under the sun. What you gonna do when that rug gets pulled from under you?
Slid.
Not
even
slide.
that shit
You gonna slide. You gonna slide with it. Finish out, mama.
Verse 7. So alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
And that he is the elect. That he is the elect that's going to be saved out of it. The 144,000 men raised up into warriors. The 1/3 out of here of America, and the remnant scattered abroad. Men, women, and children that believe and have been taking Yahweh Bashim Yahushai serious. All the rest of all the rebels of our people, Ezekiel 20 and 38, y'all boys ain't gonna make it. You will not see the land of Israel, like I said. You're gonna die. You will be reborn as a baby, and then that's when you'll get it. And you're not even gonna be mad. You're just gonna be chilling in the kingdom, happy. Come back through somebody's loins, straight up. Yeah. So hey, that's it, y'all. We want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakarash. The honors to the elders and apostles of their millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the like Akim wa Aqua, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.